10 things everyone buys that smart people quietly avoid. Ever feel like your money is disappearing, but you can't point to anything reckless? No luxury shopping sprees, no wild nights out, no impulsive splurges, just groceries. A few lunches out, maybe replacing something that broke. And yet, at the end of the month, your bank balance tells a completely different story. Here's the uncomfortable truth most people never stop to examine. You're not bad with money. You're just buying what everyone else buys, at prices that no longer make sense. Over the past decade, everyday expenses quietly exploded. Not all at once, slowly, predictably. And because everyone around us kept paying, we adjusted instead of resisting. Today, I'm going to break down 10 things nearly everyone buys, but financially intelligent people actively avoid. These aren't obvious scams. They aren't luxury yachts or private jets. They're normal purchases, socially accepted purchases, the kind sitting in your cart right now. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly where your money is going and how smart people quietly redirect it toward long-term stability and opportunity. Before we begin, understand this one idea. You can either look wealthy or you can become wealthy. Most people accidentally choose the first option and don't realize the cost until it's too late. Let's start with the first category. Fast food used to be cheap. That's the memory most people are still spending on. But walk into any major chain today and order a basic meal and you're staring at $15, $18, sometimes $20. $20 for food served in a paper bag. You're paying restaurant prices for gas station quality food. The value equation collapsed, but habits didn't. Psychologically, your brain still labels fast food as affordable because it used to be. Companies understood this, so they raised prices slowly, knowing most people would adapt instead of changing behavior. Smart money managers saw this years ago. They didn't stop eating. They stopped overpaying for convenience. Restaurant dining followed the same pattern, only worse. An appetizer, 2 entrees, drinks, $80 to $100 before tip. Add 20% and you've spent more on one meal than previous generations spent on groceries for an entire week. What makes this dangerous isn't the price, it's the frequency. $30 here, $50 there. $600 gone in a month without triggering alarm bells. That's $7,000 a year, vanished. Smart people didn't eliminate restaurants, they reclassified them, from default dinner to intentional occasion. Every dollar spent on convenience is a dollar not compounding elsewhere, and nowhere is that more brutal than transportation. The moment a new car leaves the dealership, it loses 20 to 30% of its value. You haven't hit the first red light and you're already underwater. Then depreciation continues daily while you make payments plus interest. This isn't transportation, it's a wealth transfer mechanism. A 3-year-old used car provides the same function at half the price. Smart buyers let someone else absorb the depreciation. They buy reliability, not novelty. That new car smell costs about $15,000 when you do the math. A plain cotton t-shirt costs $10. Add a logo, suddenly it's $200. Same fabric, same factories, same stitching. The difference is branding. Most people don't notice what you're wearing. Those who do aren't impressed. Designer clothing isn't about quality, it's about signaling. Smart people focus on fit, durability, and comfort. Confidence doesn't come from labels, it comes from stability. Travel used to be affordable. Now it's aspirational and often financed. Social media convinced people that experiences matter more than security, so they book trips they can't comfortably afford and spend months paying interest on memories. Here's the irony. Financial stress destroys enjoyment. Smart travelers wait. They travel when it's aligned, not pressured. Local exploration, off-season trips, cash-funded travel. Freedom feels better than photos. $10 here, $15 there. Streaming, music, apps, software, $80 to $100 a month silently. Over $1,000 a year for access you barely use. Smart consumers audit ruthlessly. If it's not used weekly, it's gone. Canceling isn't failure, it's clarity. At this point, you might be thinking, okay, I can cut expenses, but then what? Stopping the bleeding isn't the goal. Redirection is. Smart people don't just save money, they deploy it into systems. Income systems, asset building systems. That's why many people quietly build faceless digital assets like automated content businesses alongside traditional investing. If you want to understand how systems like that work without being on camera, there's a free training linked below that explains the entire model step by step. No hype, just structure. Your phone already works, so does your laptop. But companies release new versions yearly with changes you don't need. The goal isn't innovation, it's replacement cycles. If you kept electronics twice as long, you'd redirect thousands over a decade. Smart users replace when devices fail, not when marketing says so. Generic cleaners clean just as well. Expensive kitchen gadgets get used twice, then stored. You don't need a commercial blender, you need consistency. Smart households buy tools with repetition value. If it's not used weekly, it doesn't belong. Status spending is insecurity dressed as success. Luxury watches, designer bags, cars that stretch budgets. Actually wealthy people rarely do this. They don't need to signal. The cost isn't just money, it's pressure. Smart people buy peace, not approval. So are many recurring expenses people keep out of habit. Gym memberships unused, insurance over coverage, auto-renew charges unnoticed. Smart money managers review everything annually. Optimization beats income increases. Before any purchase, ask, does this compound? Does this protect capital? Does this buy time? If the answer is no to all three, it's not worth current prices. Prices aren't coming down. Companies learned people will pay, but you don't have to participate. Small decisions compound, either towards stress or towards freedom. Smart people figured this out quietly. The question is whether you will. Choose wisely.
If this helped you think more clearly about investing, support the channel by liking the video. It helps more than you think. Share it with someone who values long-term thinking, and subscribe for disciplined strategies that compound over time.